the bell's rung and we're all set and ready for another brew at 2. So from the top, thank you Stephen Gately for your £1.99 super chat, and hope everyone is well at Rabbit Towers. Yes, we are not bad at all. James Mallon wants to know when Gladys is back, and you can see Gladys is with me, and she's celebrating today as well. She's celebrating as well. I've just been making 1 or 2 notes of the people that have been asking questions while you were chatting among yourselves. So we've got James, Lady Helen, we've got Ian and Karen, we've got Karen Bonner, we've got Linda Niggle, Claire Healy, Joanne Bate, my thing's very slow. Ian Craven, have I said that once? I think I might have done, haven't I? Jerry Graham, Fiona Crockett, and
hi Fiona,
and Lorraine and Dazza and Brenda, and oh, they've all gone like that, and Jacqueline, and oh, we've got everybody. We've got Eric. Eric's in the house, the mascot. And June's here. June's tuned in for Gladys. She likes a bit of toilet talk, does our June, don't you, June? Pauline. We've got everybody. We've got Jenny. We've got all the family gathered here today. So thank you for tuning in and joining us. It's been a very, very, very
busy
fortnight since we last saw you.
Pay me later.
That's the word. That's the word. And I have to warn you that we've got a tight deadline for 3 o'clock, because Keith and Brenda have got to be off into the town centre, and I need to scurry up to Cleveland's to join them, because we've got some plants to plant in the bus station. My face looks like firebark. Just look at me, I look filthy. I'm not, I promise. So we've got a full agenda, lots of things to talk about. We have a special VIP with us today. Would you like to come and introduce yourself? The king
can't see me for the bug.
The king. Let me just move the bug to one side. What? I didn't know that would be handling. Let's move the bug to one side. We'll hide the evidence.
Folks.
Yes, we have the king with us at the moment, and the king, of course, is celebrating being an octogenarian.
That's it. That's the word.
Octogenarian. That sounds very old.
I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who sent such lovely messages and presents,
yes,
and everything, and it just kind of makes your day.
Yes, we had a lovely day, but I shall come on to that in a moment.
Yes. So
yes,
I just thought I've been asleep in these, so I thought it's time I took them off.
And apologies to anybody that might have been sat at the side of it yesterday.
Yeah, or anybody who was anywhere near on the beach.
Yeah, anybody in earshot that we annoyed. So
we had a really brilliant afternoon.
We did. We had a lovely time. So
it's a shame I had to wait 80 years for the best birthday party ever.
But at least you got the best birthday party ever.
Yeah.
So we trolleyed along to our favourite haunt, which of course is the venue just at the end of the road, and we had a lovely party, didn't we? We had the king in attendance. We had Camilla with us, didn't we? Yes, did. Camilla turned up. She said, I can't possibly miss this. I'll come and have a party with you. We had a very big cake.
2 very big cakes.
The lovely Liz made.
Brilliant.
Yes, homemade chocolate cake. And it was like diabetes ward on standby. It was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very nice. So we shared, Jackie, the owner of the venue, had given us a bottle of Prosecco. So we shared 1 bottle of Prosecco between 10 of us and became suitably inebriated, didn't we?
One did in particular.
Me.
No, I'm thinking more about Keith.
Keith got quite squiffy.
Yeah.
Keith was watching now, didn't you, Keith? Have you got a hangover? And I must admit I did even more giggling than normal, which is saying something for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a lovely time.
Brilliant. Go down in memory.
We had a lovely time. We had a really nice afternoon. And it was actually quite quiet in the venue, which was perhaps a good thing. Because the weather here yesterday was awful. I don't know what it was like where you live. But yesterday it just rained all day, didn't
Horrible.
it?
Yeah.
Rained all day. And now it's lovely. Went out this morning in my jeans, my cardigan and my thick padded winter coat. And now I've come back home and put my sundress on because it's hot.
So thanks again, everybody. That
Yes,
was really nice.
Thank you.
I shall go and do a bit of work.
We'll look after him. Just before it disappears off the screen, I've got to give the Shoe Army, Northampton Town, a shout out for winning promotion to League One. Wow, well done. We're coming to get Blackpool and Fleetwood next season. Wow, well.
We're talking footy.
Yeah, apparently Northampton Town, sorry, got promotion to League One yesterday. Oh, you trimmed up, Muffin.
Kevin, watch the bug.
What's the
trimmed
barometer?
up? Is he
Say
trimmed
hello,
up?
Muffin. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Get off. So let's start. I think. Oh, hi, John. John is a recent new subscriber who found me during the fire.
Not in the fire.
Well, anybody else that might be new here today that found us during the fire, as you will have realised, normally we're out and about. I'm out and about doing videos and vlogs and different things, and there is one coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, so you'll need to tune in for that. You'll enjoy that one, which is what I made when I was out in my thick winter coat this morning. Put it down. Child's with me. The child's the husband. The old one's the dad. And this is our silly chat stream. And obviously this is the dog. This is Muffin.
Shall we be naughty today, Muffin?
Well, why break the habit of a lifetime? And we started doing this during lockdown because everybody was bored to death and sat on their own in the house, and it just carried on, didn't it? One thing went to another.
What more can I say?
So we collectively, oh, thank you, Matt. Derek, wishing you a happy 80th birthday. You are a lovely man, and it's always great to see you on the videos. Get a cup of tea on Matt. And he sent you £5. Thank you ever so much.
I think we need to change places, Derek, don't we?
Yes, thank you ever so much. He's been sat there with his hat on.
Has he?
And all his badges. Yeah, he's taking them off because he's been in bed. Yeah, so collectively, you might be wondering why we've got bats hanging off the ceiling. Well, obviously, you'll have worked out by now that we are a little barmy. But
Batty.
Brew at 2 spells bat, so that's our shorthand. We are bats. If you want your own Brew at 2 mug, which has illustrations on by the elderly octogenarian. In fact, that's quite a good catchphrase, that, isn't it? The elderly octogenarian. You can get one online, and the link is in the description underneath the video. Or you can pop into the venue on a Thursday morning and pick one up from me when I am normally on my perch, except for the day that poor Jackie missed me. So when you've got your mug, you get to be on the bat map, you see. So somebody last week came up with the brainy idea of getting a bigger piece of cardboard and sticking the one that we've got on a bigger piece of cardboard to create a gap round the edge, because somebody that watches Brew at 2 is obviously brainier than I am.
Am I on?
Where would you be on?
I've got a mug.
So I say so a lot as well. We've got 3 bats today. We've got 3 bats to add to the map. We've got 3 drum rolls. Ooh.
Oh, another one to the lovely man, Derek. Look.
Oh, thank you, Julie. Oh, that's the phone, listen.
That'll be the phone.
That'll be King Charles ringing to wish him a happy
When
birthday.
did you start phoning donations?
That's from Julie C. She says, happy 80th, get a cake on me.
Oh.
If you'd have seen the amount of cake you ate yesterday, Julie, I don't think you'd have been saying that. So we've got 3 bats to welcome to the gang today.
Thank you very much, folks.
First of all, there's an apology to Heather in Manchester, Heather Hodgson, because somehow or other you'd slip through the net, Heather. You'd slip through the net. So we'll put you on the map because you bought your mug about a fortnight ago. So welcome to the battery. Welcome to the battery. And we'll find a pin. And Heather lives in Manchester. But we've got loads of pins in Manchester. We're just about all over the country. Where's my pins? I had a little bit of a catastrophe earlier. My pin pot exploded into the bottom of the bag. This is my little bag with all my bits in.
Oh, would you put your hand in and go? Oh.
No, I've realised I'd done it, fortunately. So we'll, in the absence of a bit of a border on the map yet, I'll put you there, Heather. So Heather's there. Right, so that's the first one. The next one was Fiona, and I've got another apology for Fiona as well. Fiona Crockett from Dundee.
She'll be back.
Because Fiona came to the venue to see me, and the poor thing, what do you think she got?
And Don't be like
Sorry,
that.
Fiona.
Don't
I'm
be like
sorry.
that. We had a right good chat, and I've saved her money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I saved her money because I went into all her apps and turned off her mobile data.
Yeah, troubleshooting available
Yeah.
by request.
Yeah. I want to get that off you.
Well, that's true. That's true. So Fiona from Dundee can just pop up there
And
for
Richard.
a moment. And Richard.
Richard?
Ah, well, apparently Richard also wants a mug.
He wants a mug as well, does he?
So Fiona tried to catch me, but I was busy. I was busy with the fire at that point. And then the other one is a lot closer to home.
Is it?
Because it's absolutely close to home, because this is Anne McCormack from Cleveland. Hey! Well done. So well done to all of you for joining us on our map. I'll just pop you down there, Anne,
Do you know what you could do
just
with?
for the time being.
You could do with a bit of card, a bigger piece, and put it round.
Oh God, he's like lightning, isn't he? What have I just said?
What?
What have I just said? We need a bigger piece of card, and we'll stick that to it to create a border around the edge to put all the extra names on.
You might as well just keep that there.
Next person to buy a bat map can also have Kevin. A bat mug.
Freebie.
Yeah, you can have a freebie. You can have Kevin. He's very good at sorting your apps out, and
Hello, everybody.
and he'll annoy the living
His
daylights
voice has gone
out
up.
of you. Yeah. Right, so that's that. So that's all our bats. That's all our bats sorted out.
Have you told them about my toilet? Or is it, are we not onto that yet?
Toilet.
I've got a toilet problem. I can only do number ones at a minute.
Oh, right, okay. We'll mention that when we get further down.
Full.
So, anybody that is not already in it, that wants to see all the gossip and the chit chat and the jokes and whatnot, you need to join the Brew at 2 Facebook group as well, and that's where we post stuff. And in fact, I'll put a picture in there of the beautiful cakes that Liz made.
I've just had a word with Muffin, and he wants to know. You did, didn't you? Yeah. He wants to know if you're planning to do any Brew at 2 dog bowls. That's a good idea, then, isn't it? We'll make you one.
Kevin,
You see where I have to put one.
Yeah.
time you
Yeah.
So I've also got a little bit of a shout out a bit further down the agenda. So that's going in there as well. Claire wants to know why we've all got the same surname.
Oh, how long have you got?
It's a long story, Claire. This dress is sliding. It's sliding off me. She wants to know why we've all got the same surname.
Well, it does work. It does work.
Well,
If T-Boy was your husband,
which everybody's always
and I
thought it was.
and I was your son, only because I've got a baby face. Only because I've got a baby face.
That?
You look so. Anybody got a shovel?
He's nice old. I mean, how old does it look?
Brother! Sorry, brother. I didn't think
The day
that
before
through.
we were getting married, Claire, the short answer to your question is that the day before we were getting married, I said to my mum, "Where's Kevin today? Where's he gone? He seems to be missing." She said, "Oh, he's gone to Barnsley." I said, "Why has he gone to Barnsley?" She said, "He's gone to the court." I said, "Why has he gone to
Again.
the court? Why has he gone to the
What's
court?"
he done
She
this
said,
time?
"I think he's gone to change his name."
We knew nothing about it.
So that's as much as I knew. That's as much as I knew. So he came back, legally little bud, and then
Blonde.
legally blonde, legally dumb, and then of course when we got married, it was a married little bud. So instead of me changing my name, he changed his. So
It
it's
was all
simple as
very
that.
it was all very fashionable back then, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know these celebrities that don't want to change the name. Bit like that.
Yeah, so that was that. So that's the answer to your question, Claire. And you might have watched it, but I did a video called "Meet the Family" for all the new people that have joined us, because we've honestly gone a bit viral, haven't we? We've gone a bit
It was
viral.
nice to get together for once, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we've gone a bit viral with the Hackett's caper, and we have loads of
You have.
new
You've
subscribers.
gone viral.
Lovely. So XXQQ posted on the bottom of that one, and I'm going to have to do this in
Here we go,
I'm
Birmingham.
No. I'm going to have to do this in the style of the program. So he's put yabba-dabba-doo, Hackett's, meet the Hackett's. They're the modern YouTube family from the town of Cleveland. So I've been singing Flintstones all morning, which is a bit unfortunate for these because the ears are bleeding. So I think that was excellent, XXQQ, except you should have said rabbits meet the rabbits, because of course we are the rabbit patch, which has got a better ring to it.
That was an excellent Brummy rendition of the Flintstones. Well done.
Yeah, that's us. We're the rabbits, the modern YouTube family.
That's enough now. How many have switched off?
Oh no, we've grown 3. We've got 106 watching and only 39
go,
likes.
keep
so
an eye on it.
Get that thumb clicked, everybody.
Keep an eye on it every time she sings.
And I don't think I read this out, but just kind of slight digression to me being silly. I just wanted to give a shout out. Diane's in a choir. She says I need to join her. No, I need lessons, Diane, not a choir.
Diane, can you let me know where you sing? I want to know which.
So I just wanted to give a shout out to Lorna because she's had breast cancer. Did I mention this last time? I don't know whether I did or not. Did I? And she's going for radiotherapy. Well, she'll have been by now. So hopefully you're feeling a lot better by now, Lorna. So if anybody does want to shout out, if anybody does want a get well or anything like that.
Lorna, it's rubbish, but there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes, it's crap, but it's not the end. If anybody else wants to get well or anything like that, then you'll have to send me an email, jane@therabbitpatch.co.uk. Yes, so Caroline's asking why we call Rabbit Towers. Well, our business is the Rabbit Patch Limited. Called Rabbit because when we started it, I got little bunny rabbits.
10 of them.
10 of them. No, 9 and a guinea pig.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's be factually correct. And I've always been called Jane Rabbit, and yes, I do talk a lot. So we've always worked from home simply because we've always worked the clock round, and you really wouldn't want to be anywhere else, would you, when you're doing 24-hour days?
You only went for 2 rabbits, didn't you?
Yeah, something like that. So colloquially, it became known as Rabbit Towers. So it's as simple as that.
Bit like Trump Towers.
Joanne says if Kevin starts, but not as big. If Kevin starts singing, everyone will turn off.
Have you? You've never heard me sing, have you?
Oh, Diane has guinea pigs.
Can they sing?
And they make that lovely noise, don't they? They sort of go. right loud.
Even that sounded brummy.
And they've got a right nice smell as well, haven't they? Yeah, so there you go.
That's only because you wouldn't get the bit where I'm up
I
to
just
now.
have a slurp on my way past. So, some more shout outs. Anne Kelly in Inverness bought a cottage from me last week. She bought a Birds and the Bees cottage from our Seaside Emporium website. Joan's back onto toilet. She says,
Joe, not yet.
Trump Towers, are you all a little windy at Rabbit Towers?
Somehow.
It's kind of where it came from. Not far wrong.
So Anne with the cottage watches every Tuesday and has watched all my videos since lockdown. If you're wondering what on earth I'm talking about, I have one. I have one here I prepared earlier.
Do you know how many videos you've done?
I know, I've done a lot. So I'm also a dab hand with a Dremel.
I could have brought you that.
Yeah, I never thought. I'm so used to just doing things myself and coping.
It's very independent, isn't you, Muffin?
So these are made out of wood that I've collected off the beach, adorned with little flibbity gibbets and things, and the little coastal decorations, handmade with love. So they're on our Seaside Emporium website, along with tea boys, paintings,
You're going to sleep?
and prints and whatnot, which don't appear to have any right at the side of me to show you, but yes,
I've got those prints.
lots of them.
Look.
You
Okay.
can't, I don't think you can see them for...
I can bring them.
No, it don't matter.
No.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can have a look. seasideemporium.co.uk. Can I say hi to Claire at Pontefract? Hi to Claire in Pontefract, home of Pontefract cakes and licorice. We like a bit of licorice, don't we? Can I say hi to Jeff and Sarah Owen? Hi, Jeff and Sarah Owen. And then this is another big shout out for our fans in Bispam. So this is for Millie and Holly. Millie and Holly are
we like Millie and Holly.
We like Millie and
We
Holly.
like Millie and Holly.
And last week they made crowns at school.
Oh, did they?
And Mum sent the picture to me, and they're very good.
Brilliant.
Which is what I'm going to put in the Brew at 2 Facebook group. They're very good. In fact, they look quite like they've been made and bought in a shop.
I think they're going to be very artistic then too.
And they won the competition at school and got an activity book.
I am not surprised.
So big shout out for Millie. Millie's doing her SATs this week. So good luck, and be careful. I'm just going to share a little anecdote from my illustrious educational career. My advice to you is to think carefully and do your questions slowly. Because at your age, when we did our exams, they weren't called SATs back in the days when dinosaurs roamed the earth. But when we did our exams before we went up to the high school, we used to sit in the hall at the individual desks like they did, writing away. And the teachers always used to say to my mum that they'd been stood at the back of me, watching me, going, you can imagine it, can't you?
I did that. I got accused of that.
Finishing at 90 miles an hour and getting half of it wrong because I'd rushed through it, and then I'd be sat like this twiddling my thumbs while everybody else is sat working. So my advice to you as an old woman looking back on being 9, which I can still remember very clearly, is to just take your time and be careful, and anybody else that's doing SATs as well this
But
week.
don't run out of time.
Yeah, you need
Must be
to.
hereditary because I failed all mine.
Quickly. Fail them all quickly.
So good luck. So that takes me on to food reviews. So where
Getting a bit warm. Don't go down.
at the back of here? At the back of here?
Go down.
So I am. Oh. It's a shame I picked that up then, because I just picked it up and blocked the view. It's just fallen off his chair.
It has only got 3 legs, I have to say though.
You've got to be careful on this little stool and not rile on it, as Chrissy used to call
You
it.
need to be careful.
And I bet you
when
were,
you're on
weren't
edge.
you?
No, I was just putting muffin on the floor and I went.
He
that
unbalanced
pizza card.
himself. It was probably a displacement of
across
weight.
here,
I'm taking away.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, there's a short.
Was it a displacement of weight?
Don't be taking.
Right, we're going downstairs.
Bye bye, muffin.
Deborah says, will I be doing any videos on St. Chad's? All I'm going to say is,
Watch this space.
come back tonight. Come back tonight. Have you finished? Have you finished throwing yourself around the floor?
Yes.
Back to the fish and chip ometer, which is not just fish and chips, it's others as well. So you've probably seen the video that I did at West Coast Rock. Oh, that was nice. That was so nice. So tasty. The first, I told you in the video, the first time I went there, I went with Richard Ryan, when he used to work at Blackpool Illuminations, and I can remember going up them stairs thinking, what on earth, where are we going? Where are we going here? And we got to the top of the stairs and we ordered our burgers, and I've remembered it ever since. Remembered it ever since. What are you laughing at?
I'm just listening intently.
So that's definitely a 10 out of 10. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Matt says it would be great if I did a food review at CJ's Cafe.
Where's that one?
That's Pete's.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right there.
My blue tack's downstairs. So I've had to pin it. So it's a definite 10 out of 10. Tracy says, you falling off your stool will make Millie and Holly's day. It's just a shame. Just apologise. I'm sorry, Millie and Holly, that I just lifted that up at this split second he fell off. Otherwise, you'd have seen him. I'm sorry. We might be able to arrange for him to do it again. If I give him a push.
Push.
So, yes, 10 out of 10, definitely. I would always recommend that. Gren says he eats there quite regularly, and he gives it 10 out of 10 as well, so it's definitely worth a try. CJ's Cafe, yes, that's a good idea. So
have you apologised for your pasty chips?
Oh, the pasty chips.
Oh, the pasty
Goodness
chips.
me. Goodness me. Christine, it's probably the internet, because I'm seeing comments on my phone as I'm filming, and I'm seeing comments on my laptop because it's bigger writing and I can see that better, and there's a time delay between them, so it'll be a lag on the internet.
Does that mean I'm going to fall off my chair twice?
Yeah. Jane says, can I review a Toby Carvery? I don't think there are any around here, are there? Is it a Toby as you come off Yeadon Way?
B&Q, isn't it?
You know,
Yeah, I think it is.
Where the range is that a Toby?
It is. I think it is. All you got to do is Google.
James Mallon says, what about the Pound Cafe? I presume you mean the one outside Marks and Spencer's in Blackpool on Church Street. And they have Pound Bakery. We've got a Pound Bakery in Cleveland.
Nothing's a pound anymore.
Which used to be Sayers, which back in the day was originally Burton's, if you can remember Burton's. And just a top tip for anybody that's coming to Blackpool, if you go in Pound Bakery and get their Bavarian slices, they are
gorgeous.
Delicious.
Gorgeous. Yes.
They used to be £2 for a pound. I wouldn't imagine the £2 for a pound now. We've not had one for a while, and they're delightful. They're really lovely. Top tip.
Tip top.
Top cat. Oh, and here's another one. Here's another one for you. While we're shopping in Cleveland's, this is a show and tell. This I've saved this to show you. Has anybody tried these? Oh my word! And I wonder why I'm getting fat. Iceland, absolutely delightful they are. We got these, and we got a packet of Jaffa Cake ones, which I really liked, but T-Boy I think was a bit.
I prefer them.
You preferred them,
yes.
weren't you? Yeah, I got outvoted 2-1. So there's ice cream in the middle, and then there's like a layer of soft toffee, and then a layer of something else toffee-ish, and then salted caramel on top. They're delicious. And how much were they? I think they were $1.99, weren't they?
Oh, I don't know.
Something
I
like that.
don't
They weren't
do- I
dear.
don't do money.
Compared to Magnums and things like that, they were very reasonably priced. Brenda, I would recommend you pop in Iceland and get some. Definitely better than cornettos. So I said, they were so nice, I'm going to save the box and I'm going to show them at Brew at 2. I'm going to save them at Brew at 2. Right.
Can I go for
See
a
you
wee?
later, Jacqueline.
Bye, Jacqueline. Can I go for a wee?
If you open that window a bit further, you can.
I've had a lot to drink.
I'm boiling. Do you know, this morning I was frozen when I went out.
How's that?
And now I'm red hot. Yeah, you can go for a wee. You'll be quick. So, what's been happening in our world? Well.
Oh, better not. Better not. Everything.
Oh, I'm having a flush. I'm having a royal flush. Speaking of royal flushes, what did you think? What? Oh, blackjack and fruit salad. You see, I like fruit salads, but I'm not as bothered about blackjacks. So if they've got both in the box, I'll be a bit stuck there. Speaking of royal flushes, what did you think to the coronation? I've got to say I was pleased that I'd watched it, but I didn't think it was a lot different to the other sort of royal occasions that you see on television, and I would much rather watch it sat on my settee in the comfort of my own home with a grandstand view rather than stand on the Mall in London all day and then just see a little bit as they walk past you. So yeah, it's one of those things that you watch because you need to have watched it so that you can look back on it and have been there. So yeah, it was very nice. But they should have done it in Cleveland's, I have to say, because while it was raining in London, the weather was like this here, and we kept saying all day they should have had it in Cleveland's. If they'd have had it in Cleveland's, they'd have been away. Yes, and the music in the Abbey was beautiful, particularly the music. I personally really like that kind of medieval monks type church music. I really like that. And I never know what to look for. There's one that I like. What's it called? They did it for Easter. Oh, that's going to annoy me now. I'll have to think of it and I'll come back to you. I'll write that down. So, as I was saying, we went a bit viral during the fire at New Hackett's. So, we managed 2 videos over 100,000 views. And one of them is just a cocktail shot of 250,000. Zadok the Priest, that's a good one. And I couldn't remember that's name. But I do like that. I like that one, Liz. In fact, that's a good choice, that's a good choice. Peter wants to know where he's from. Australia, I think, because I usually say New Zealand, don't I? And you should be in bed, you shouldn't be watching this at this time. So yeah, I've passed Hackett's today, and it's just about down. There's just a little corner of it still standing, so they're back at work. They've not worked during the weekend. And if you're interested in the other demolition in Blackpool that's ongoing at the moment, come back at 6 o'clock. So we've done T-Boy's birthday. we've done the fire at Hackett's. Yeah, we're running a Ko-fi crowdfunder for Cleveley's as well. So we're collecting at the moment for paint. So we've spent the thick end of about 500 quid on paint, would you believe? So we've got green paint and yellow paint to repaint the welcome to Cleveley signs as you come into the town, and endless tins of brown wood stain, because Kevin and a little crew of pals have been out jet washing and cleaning the brown benches in the town centre down, and then restaining them, and I've got to say they do look a lot better. So we've got a crowdfunder running for that, so I'll pop the link to it underneath Brew at 2, and then if anybody's feeling like they want to support what we're doing in Cleveland, you can pop a coffee in there. And then the other story that I was going to tell you was about, Kath says, can I big up the Fleetwood Jumble Trail on Sunday? Over 110 addresses taking part. I thought that was an excellent idea, Kath. I'm assuming you're either the organiser or one of them. And I've seen that you've done it before, and it's a map trail all the way around Fleetwood of different people that are doing their own jumble sales in their own gardens. So you can kind of follow the trail from house to house all the way around the town, looking for bargains and looking for what you want to buy next. I think that is an absolutely genius idea. Well done. So good luck to you, and hopefully the weather will be nice for you as well at the weekend. So I've got one other story to tell you, and I'm just waiting for my stooge to come back before I start telling you that one. He said he was going to the loo, but I think he's gone via the water treatment plant in Fleetwood. Speaking of which, he said he got a drain problem. Well, his drain problem's back. You might remember last week that he was putting the stuff back in the cupboard after we'd had the boiler fitted. Well, as far as we know, the boiler is fitted and working and okay. So I think we've had the central heating on once, one day when it was absolutely freezing cold and we couldn't stand it any longer. And other than that, we've only used it for water. But so far, touch wood, it looks as if it's working. So that was uneventful. And he's got the sewers are knackered, Diane, basically. So we've got absolutely no idea where this sewer pipe goes to. It comes down the side of our house and it just disappears. We've got a sewer manhole in the bottom of the garden, and it doesn't seem to be connected to that. And I know when somebody over here had an extension built a few years ago, their builders were ages trying to work out where their sewers went, because they needed to do some work on that to reroute it. So who knows? It looks like he's going to be getting his jet wash and jods out again. I can hear him in the kitchen, banging and slamming drawers. Anyway, this story, and I haven't got a wah, 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 wah on my little sound box. But this is a story about a little waif and stray, I'll say. A little waif and stray that's found its way to my humble abode. So I've got another casualty in the back garden. So on Thursday morning, when I was going to the venue to do my Balfour Beatty stuff, started working, turned my computer on at whatever time, and I got a message from the night security man on the compound, who I've never met, don't know. I wonder if you could help me. I've got a duck. I found a duck on site, and it's injured. And I wonder if you could tell me what to do with it, or help me, or whatever. So me being me, I said, give it to the day security man. I'll be coming on at 9 o'clock, and I'll have a look at it. Is this?
I'm sorry, me lovelies. This is Gladys. I'm ever so sorry, but Kevin's number 1 turned into a number 2. So he says he'll not be long, and I'll join you later for me.
That's my dress.
Oh shit! oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to say that to people. So anyway, on that note, I'll make my excuses and I'll go and fetch him and tell him not to be long. See you later. See you later.
You better not have ripped it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jane. I've got a size 18 that'll fit you.
That dress is brand new. That dress is brand new. I've had it on once. if he's stretched it or ripped it, I'm going to murder him. Honestly, it's like living in a lunatic asylum living here. Oh, somebody please do something about him. Well, everybody's tipping the tea up and dropping everything everywhere. And I'm just sat here quietly telling you a story about my dog. Well, that explains where he'd gone, doesn't it? That explains where he'd gone. Come on, Gladys. Oh, he is a nutter, Deborah. He is a nutter. You can't call him any other. I mean, I'm all for a laugh, but not when it involves my brand new dress. And it doesn't look like that on me either. It's coming to something, isn't it, when your husband, your dress is for your husband. Is it me that's getting fat?
It's not all he's been wearing, as yours neither.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Just saying.
It better not have ripped it or stretched it or damaged it in any shape, form or way, or you will be in trouble.
What's up?
There's a bit slack on him.
I'm sorry about that. I took a bit longer. That were a full roll. That. Anyway, what have I missed? I think I passed Gladys on way. Lovely.
Yeah.
She's a lovely old woman, isn't she?
Yeah. I think. Yeah. We'll get you a dress. We'll get him a dress.
What?
I think actually, yeah, he's trying my tights on.
What are you on about?
Joanne thinks you've got my tights on.
Me? Why would I have any ties
My
on?
dad thinks you've got some other clothes of mine on.
No, it was Gladys.
We'll have to.
I think
We'll
I
have
heard
to
you
have
telling her
we'll
off.
have to have a think about that, shan't we?
I think
we'll
I
have
heard
to have
you.
a think about that.
I think I heard you telling her.
Anyway, back to the duck.
Off.
So I said to the night guard, leave it with the day guard, and we'll go and have a look. So they've got this little duck in this box. It's a baby duck. It's about that big. It's got adult colour and
little
feathers,
thing, isn't
but it's
it?
tiny, small. So if you can imagine, I'm going to do the hand actions.
Oh,
to
here
this
we
one.
go.
I'll try not to knock everything flying. If you can imagine, a bird's wings are normally like that down the back. Well,
That's a
one's
good view of your bum on screen.
this one's got one normal wing, and it's got one wing stuck up like that.
Good job it's landscape, isn't it?
Now you know why my dress fit Kevin. So
It was Gladys.
So Kevin brought it back here, and we put it in the dog crate in the garden, and anyway, on Saturday I decided that this duck was not moving out of this cardboard box that we put in for it, and it didn't seem to be eating, and it weren't going to get any better stuck in a cardboard box just dithering in a corner. So we decided I decided to let it out of the box, not realising that it was very near to the shed, so it shot straight out of the box and straight into the shed, under all the junk in the shed.
Good
and
plan, that.
We ended up having to empty the shed.
Did we?
We did.
We emptied the shed when the...
We've tidied the shed out, which is no bad thing.
No, and while we were there, we swept and cleaned and put everything back in a tidy order, didn't we?
Yes, we did. So, I've rechristened, they at Balfour-Beatty christened the duck Crispy, as in Crispy Duck. So, I don't think it's any relation to you, Crispy, but my first thought were, I already know Crispy. This is going to get confusing. So it's Crispy Duck and Crispy Moderator. So, so Crispy Duck has disappeared. He's disappeared somewhere into the undergrowth in the garden. Except when you get up in the night to go for a wee and you look out of the window, he's on the pond, on my little pond. So I've rechristened it Count Duckula.
You nearly didn't get that right.
Yeah. Duckula. Yeah.
Count Duckula.
Yeah. So I've got no idea where it is. I've got no idea
what
where
did
it's
Liz
hiding.
call it?
Liz called it Vera Duckworth.
Vera Duckworth.
Liz has got chickens that are all named after characters on Coronation Street, so she suggested that we ought to call it Vera Duckworth. So I said, what about
That's a good name,
Crispy
that.
Duckworth? So somewhere in my garden there is a duck, but I couldn't even begin to tell you where.
And fish and tadpoles.
The tadpoles have disappeared off the face of the earth. I've got no idea where they are. And they'd disappeared before the duck arrived, so that's not the culprit. I think the fish have eaten them.
Mike. I bet it's Mike.
Yeah. We called the big white one Mike after the guy that gave them us. So that's my other story. So that's my other excitement for this last fortnight. Gladys. We'll do Gladys next, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we do Gladys?
Do we need to do a public warning?
Yes, if anybody's of a nervous disposition, you may wish to look away now. The rest of you can just get ready. And if you've got anything in your hand, put it down, because I don't want you to drop anything else.
Can I just say, she's wearing a very nice frock, but you'll not be able to see it because she just pulled it up to do a little poo.
We need something to lift it up, don't we? We've done it again, we've forgotten.
Well,
We've forgotten.
allow me.
Procure a box.
I've lost my poo as well.
And my thing's too low. You need to be able to see. You need to be able to see Gladys's bottom.
Lift.
Oh, that's a bit technical. Steady.
Oh, sorry.
Cartos, honestly. That's better. Right, we can see Gladys's bottom now.
It's my poo.
You see her?
Oh, it's you.
You see her?
It's you.
I've got the pole. Right, so we have today for our delight and entertainment. We have B&M and Home Bargains Finest. This one is Triple Softy Quilted. Now I'm fairly sure.
January up, I'm ready.
I'm fairly sure that this one is available in all leading cheap shops. And now, just as an interesting aside, it's produced by Acro Papers in Blackburn.
I don't think I can hold it anymore, Jane.
And I think that's the guy that's at the back of the Blackpool Central development.
Sorry.
So we're taking our responsibility seriously. Let me just have a drink. During the cost of living crisis, and we're on a mission to find out which is the best and most effective toilet roll. So far we've tested Nikki Elite, Morrison's, which was rubbish, and Cashel Original. So
You
we've
alright,
got three
Gladys?
on the
I'm alright.
we've got three on the leaderboard at the moment. So what we're doing
I
with
just wish you'd hurry up because I'm gonna pull myself in a minute.
so we need to dampen the toilet roll so that we're not sitting here waiting all day. Have you got your phone?
She's
Have
a
you got
bit,
your timer?
she's a bit mad.
As the heck.
Bit mad that you've nicked her dress.
We're going to dampen the toilet roll so that we don't have to sit and wait all day for this very scientific experiment to be conducted.
Well, not be long now, Gladys. We just need to do this.
And then we're going to time how long it takes.
Just hold on a bit longer.
How long it takes for the toilet roll to give way. So we give it 2 sprays on the front and 2 sprays
Yeah, we got a duck.
on the back. Right, so that's the toilet roll prepared and ready. Right, let's see if she's there.
I'm ready.
Are you there, Gladys?
I'm ready when you are.
Are you really ready?
Oh, yeah, got me, exposed.
Let's open the door and have a look. Oh, she's ready for the coronation. Look, she's got her flags up.
I bet I've got most famous bum on YouTube.
She's got the flags up. She's ready.
She'll never be known as just that woman wearing that dress, wearing Jane's dress.
Let's put the pool toilet underneath. Have I got that lined up?
Looks lovely, that, Jane.
Looks lovely, does it? Right.
Yeah,
So
tell me when.
we'll set the timer going, shall we?
Hurry up. I'm ready.
Are you getting desperate, Gladys?
Really desperate.
Right, on go.
Oh.
Three,
Oh. Can we just go to
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1.
go.
I've still got sellotape on, Jane.
Oh, bloody hell.
I was pressing as hard as I could and there was no one going out.
Does anybody want to
I thought we were all
dear.
prepared. It's okay, Gladys. No, that's me that's talking now. It's okay, Gladys. Will not be long now.
Gods and little fishes, honestly. Right, shall we try that again?
Not yet. He's made a good job of it.
Let's put a full roll of sellotape over it and to don't start me coughing. Jenny says, let it flow, Gladys. Right, Gladys.
Top tip.
What?
If you're really desperate, don't put sellotape over your bum. Right.
Are you ready, Gladys?
I'm really ready now.
I bet you're really
Really,
ready.
really ready.
Right, I'm going to count you in. Are you ready? Are you ready, everybody?
3,
3,
2,
2, 1,
go.
go. 5.
It's pretty sticky.
5. Oh. 5. 5. Oh, dear me.
I'm getting cramps now.
5. 5.
I recommend this one.
Oh, dear me. 5.
Oh, I'm all out.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I think that was 36.
36. That was good, that weren't it? Oh,
think that-
Jane.
Oh,
Come
oh,
back.
oh, what?
Oh, I think I'm going to wee. Oh. better now. Better out than in.
Oh dear me. Talk about laugh. This is what we were like yesterday afternoon at venue when we went to my dad's party. I think Kevin deserves a round of applause for
I didn't do anything.
for coping with Gladys. For coping with Gladys.
Yeah.
So we'll get T-Boy Senior to make us another toilet roll for the toilet roll-ometer, and we can put that on, which is triple softy quilted, better than Morrison's Oh So Soft, which wasn't very good at all. Triple softy quilted. Let's write that down. Oh dear me.
I had one job.
One job to do. One job.
Nearly brought me finger.
Oh dear me. So anybody that is new here that came to visit FYLDE Coast because they thought they were going to get really serious, good quality videos with a lot of accurate information and content.
And didn't. And
You'd
did.
be wondering what on earth you've just arrived at.
And took no notice of the warning. Here we are.
Oh, imagine we better not cover it up, I think.
Can you put door on? I feel a bit exposed.
Till next week, Gladys.
Till
We'll
next
see you
week.
later. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye until next time.
I suggest you get that dress changed.
Yes, I do as well. Oh, there's nothing like a good laugh, is there? Anyway, we've got 4 minutes before Brenda needs to get out and do a plant. If she can stop laughing. So we've got birthdays to do next.
If Gladys can wait, Brenda can wait. No, you do birthdays. You do birthdays. Oh, it's like that, is it?
Birthdays? No, we're only giving you glasses. I weren't going to ask you to read them out.
Oh, do that then.
I don't trust you to read birthdays out, Kevin.
Oh, I did a speech yesterday, weren't it awful?
Oh, it were awful.
It were
The
awful.
sentiment behind it was very good.
Yes.
But the delivery was shocking. 0 out of 10 for that.
Nil.
0 out of 10. So, I've got to give a mention for Karen Toppin, whose birthday was also yesterday. So, happy birthday, Karen.
Happy birthday, Karen.
On the 9th of May, which is today, it's Karen Bower's birthday. So, the
Another
first
Karen.
one was Karen Toppin, and the next one is Karen Bower. And then on the 11th
birthday,
of
Karen.
May, it's Pauline Green's birthday. So happy birthday, Pauline!
Happy birthday, Pauline.
Lots of birthdays in May. Need a drum roll for this one. Are you ready? Drum roll. It's Joanne Bates' birthday on the 21st of May, and she's going to be 50.
Oh, a
Goodness.
big birthday.
Just look what you've got to look forward
Now.
to, Joanne. As you get older, you get more like us.
Joanne, I'm convinced that the older you get, the younger you get.
Absolutely.
That's our ambition. isn't it?
Absolutely, definitely. Definitely. And Joanne's also doing a sponsored head shave for Trinity Hospice on the 29th of May.
Well done.
So you can pop into, what's it called? Pete's Place?
Pete's Place.
Happy Days.
Happy days.
Happy Days Amusements at the side of Tussauds. I always think of it as Pete's Place. I never remember the name.
I thought it was CJ's.
No, the cafe's CJ's at the
Oh.
back. So you can pop into Happy Days and sponsor Joanne. I've done my sponsorship. So good luck with that, Joanne. And perhaps you might need a hat or a scarf or something to keep your head warm when you've finished. And then last mention is that on the 23rd of May, I need a medal. I need a very big medal on a very big chain because it's our wedding anniversary.
What's that, Jane? I'm still here.
It's our wedding anniversary. So if
Happy anniversary, darling.
if he manages to make it to then, we might be back to do the next Brew It Tour, which is also on the 23rd of May. If I've murdered him by then, I might be doing
you'll
it
still
solo.
bring me on.
Yeah, I'll bring him on. I'll bring him on with rigor mortis.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we're up to. So with that, we are spot on the dot of 3 o'clock. Look at that for timing.
Well
Absolutely,
done.
completely by fluke. No planning involved.
You've been using my stopwatch,
No
haven't you?
planning involved. So that brings us to the end of this week's show. So I hope you've enjoyed that. We've been married 31 years. 31 years. Perhaps I need 31 medals.
Take a bow.
Perhaps I need 31 medals. I'm only... I could have another 31 of this.
Really need you. They really need to sponsor you, don't they?
Yeah. So, without any more of ado, that brings this week's show to a close.
Spot on time.
And we will finish, as is customary, with our usual verse. So are you ready now? All together now. Smiling is infectious, you catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone saw my grin. And when he smiled, I realised I passed it on to him. So if you feel a smile begin, don't leave it undetected. Let's start an epidemic quick and get the world infected. I've not my glasses on.
Bye, everybody.
See you next time.
See ya.
23rd of May. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.